I lost some. I think my battery died. I mean, I know that's what happened, but let me figure out that. Talking about the birch tree. In Siberia, the birch tree was considered to be the axis of the world. Siberian shamans hung other dead shamans in birch trees. They left the dead to the elements. The dead spirit would use the birch as a doorway to spirit world and as a means of return when he was petitioned for guidance. Among the Eskimo of the Gold Coast, shamanic teachers climb birch trees, circling the trunk 9 times to represent his ascent to the upper world. His students will each do so in turn. In some Ojibwe communities, birch bark was a sacred gift from Vanabozo, a cultural hero, and they buried their dead in bark wrappings. Birch bark rolls depict the symbols of the Grand Medicine Society of the Ojibwa and are a treasured possession according to other Ojibwa folklore. Lightning won't strike birch trees. The other Ojibwa folklore that they're talking about is related to the Paul Bunyan stories we were talking about. In fact, he fought this Vanabozo. Aztecs have 9 levels of their underworld. The 9 sorceresses, or 9 sisters, are a recurring element in Arthurian legend and variants of the popular 9 maidens theme from world mythologies. So you have King Arthur in his round table with his 12 knights. Now, it doesn't say that 9 of those knights are women, but you do have 9 sorceresses and you do have 9 sisters. Everything is symbolism for something else. King King Minos of Crete, forced Athens to send 7 young men and 7 young women to Crete every 9 years to be eaten by the Minotaur, the Bull Man. That's 14 sons and daughters. 1 plus 4 is 5 for the 5 senses which you lose when you do the bull man meditation. The bull, the ox, the half bull, half man meditation. That a lot of people miss because they just assume these stories are literal and the bull is the devil. And they miss it. There were 9 dharmas. The Maya believed that 13 heavens were arranged in layers above the earth, which itself rested on the back of a huge crocodile or reptilian monster floating on the ocean. Under the earth were 9 underworlds, also arranged in layers. 13 gods, the Oxalahantiku, presided over the heavens. 9 gods, the Bolantiku, ruled the subterranean worlds. These concepts are closely akin to those of the post-classic Aztec. But archaeological evidence, such as the 9 deities sculptured on the walls of a 7th century crypt, it's older than that, but it's funny that there's 7 and then 9 and then 9 and then 7th century crypt at Palenque. Dates are so fucked up. Shows that they were part of the classic Maya cosmology. Language by itself includes grammatically 9 parts. Where does language come from? Consciousness. The verb, the noun, the adjective, the participle, the conjunction, the article, the pronoun, the preposition, and the adverb. Interjection apart. In Homer's Iliad, we hear of an omen from before the war. It's the Trojan War. A snake devouring a brood of 8 baby sparrows and 1 mother sparrow in a tree. 9, 8 baby sparrows, 1 mother sparrow is 9 sparrows in a tree. Is consciousness. The snake was struck into stone by Zeus. Spuriously interpreted by Calchas to mean that the Greeks would have to fight for 9 years before taking Troy in the 10th. Nestor tries to give some encouraging advice. Agamemnon seems to have a brief lost my page. Moment of clarity. Imagine I and Achilles wrangling over a girl, battling man to man, and I was the first to let my anger flare. Ah, if the two of us could ever think as one. This seeming realization comes to nothing at this time. Agamemnon sacrifices an ox. Jesus. I haven't read this book or seen this movie, but there's a Kurt Vonnegut novel that got turned into a movie called Slapstick of Another Kind. And Jerry Lewis and Madeline Kahn played twins. Twins. And they were 7 foot, 2 inches tall. 7 plus 2 is 9. The twins. When they were together, they were intelligent. But when they were apart, they were not. That's all I know about the story. And it's there. And I'll go look. I will seek that. Thank you. My phone died. I had to redo part of this and add it together. It's bound to happen. If it's not recorded, it's not recorded. What am I supposed to do? It's gone. Whatever I did before is gone forever. And this is it. Thank you. This is its wakey time. 9 consciousness. Thank you. And I love you all. Take care of yourself. Till next time.